It is the night of the second seed, fourth era. Year 196. Whiterun slept beneath the northern lights, its stone walls cradling dreams of mead, market, and memory. Life here was simple: guard shifts, tavern tales, and the quiet hum of routine. Especially when it came to sleep. But not all hearts found peace in repetition. Felgrim dreamed of new battles. Tor snored through his ale-soaked sleep, but one bed remained untouched, its sheets cold, its occupant absent. She trained not for glory, but for control. Every punch, every push-up, a protest. Every breath a reminder that she was still here, still fighting.
By the night, Lydia. It's the middle of the damn night. Go to sleep before you punch a hole in the floor.
Better her fists than your snoring, Tor. Some of us are trying to dream without thunder.
Just quiet her up already. We have patrol in the morning, again.
It's all about you. I know. You know, most people train during the day, when the dummies aren't judging them.
They don't sleep with regret in their ribs.
You're not the first to fall, Lydia. And you won't be the last to rise. Griffin Squad is just a chapter in our lives, not the whole book. There will be a time when you will be able to move past this.
It feels like the whole book. Like I was finally becoming something more than a sword. And then my past reminds me of who I am and I fall back down again.
I guess we're all books waiting to be read by someone. You just forgot that pages turn. And sometimes, the best chapters come after the worst ones.
I know, but I still failed. And I don't know how to stop feeling like a failure.
Then don't. Feel it. Own it. But don't let it chain you. You're stronger than that. I've seen it.
Thanks, Felgrim. You're a good friend and defender. Whiterun is lucky to have someone like you on their team.
Anytime, Lydia. Just don't let Tor and Roki hear me say you're the strongest fighter. They would throw a fit and report me to Irileth.
Watch your words, kinsman.
See? Already belly aching.
I'm the strongest. Now, cut your yapping so I can get some sleep.
Now get some sleep. Tomorrow's waiting, and it doesn't care how many push-ups you did.
Thanks, Felgrim. Good night.
The barracks fell quiet once more. Lydia lay beneath the stars, her armor beside her, her thoughts still burning, for tomorrow would come. And with it, a chance to begin again. Another day on the plains. The third of second seed arrived with no fanfare, just wind, dust, and the quiet hum of routine. Griffin Squad stood watch over the northern watchtower, their armor polished, their blades sharp, their spirits dulled. Since the bandit raid days ago, the squad had hoped for more. More orders, more action, more meaning. But Whiterun's quiet held firm, and boredom crept in like frost. They patrolled, they waited, they joked, but even laughter felt rehearsed. Duty was duty, but it wasn't purpose, nor was it purposeful. But regardless, Lydia kept moving. If she stopped, the weight of stillness might crush her. She was a warrior without a war, a leader without a squad. By late afternoon, the wind had picked up, the sky turned silver, and Griffin Squad remained, silent sentinels on a forgotten edge of the world.
Is that the Thane? What's he doing all the way out here?
No idea. But he's not here for sightseeing.
Maybe we're finally getting a real assignment. Something with swords, or banditry, I hope.
Or maybe we're cleaning stables again. Don't jinx it for us.
Lydia, I need you for a small request. Just you.
Yes, sir. As you wish. Where are we headed, sir?
To Whiterun. Stand by.
Figures. Probably a broom-related emergency.
Nothing important, I bet.
Whatever it is, she'll handle it. She always does.
As the sun dipped behind the mountains, Lydia rode into uncertainty once more. The Thane's request was simple, but in Skyrim, simplicity rarely stayed that way. They rode past Whiterun's stables, the city fading behind them as the road curved east. The wind carried the scent of pine and riverstone. Lydia had expected a quiet errand, but the Thane had other plans.
We're heading east, past the stables. Where exactly are we going, sir?
White River Lodge. A resident reported a missing sword. I've also received word of bandit activity. I didn't want the others to see me favor you.
Bandits. You didn't mention combat. Shouldn't all of Griffin Squad be assigned to this, sir?
It's a small task. We can handle it. Besides, I trust you.
Sir, I don't like this. We're exposed. And if the watch is occupied, we'll be fighting uphill and outnumbered.
Then we'll be faster, smarter. You've faced worse odds before.
Not without backup. Not without knowing what's waiting.
You're thinking like a squad leader, and that's good. But sometimes you don't need a squad. You need clarity and steel.
If I didn't know any better, sir, I'd say you sound very confident.
I am. You'll see why soon enough. Now let's head out.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
We've been spotted! You're a battle mage, too?
And whatever the moment requires, stay close.
Someone there?
Steel met spell, shield met flame. Lydia had trained beside warriors. Never like this. Restore fought like a storm. Controlled, relentless, and utterly unshaken.
You fight like you've done this 100 times, Thane.
More than that. But it's better with good company around.
I'll take that as a compliment, sir.
And so, our duo pressed onwards.
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you?
Yeah, don't mind me. Go back to reading your book.
Boss was looking for you, said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
The cave narrowed, the air thick with smoke and tension. They climbed in silence, blades ready, spells humming beneath skin. Lydia's heart beat faster, not from fear, but from something else. Something she hadn't felt since her downfall from her last quest. For another fight waited her, and with it, another moment that would stop Lydia cold once more. The body was still, but the memory wasn't.
No!
The swamps of Yalmarch, the cold, the pain. The moment she stopped being a soldier and became a survivor. It all came rushing back.
No! I can't!
Lydia! Lydia, look at me. You're here. You're safe.
I can't. I thought I buried it. I thought I left it in the swamps. But he looked like him. Gods. He looked like him.
You don't have to explain. You don't owe me that. Just breathe. One breath at a time.
I was alone. No squad. No shield. Just cold hands and silence. I killed Vasha. I earned my freedom. But it didn't feel like freedom.
Sometimes survival feels like punishment, but it isn't. It's proof. Proof that you're stronger than what tried to break you.
I hate it. I hate that I still feel it. That it still controls me.
But it doesn't have to. Not now. You're here, in this cave. You're facing it head on. Yes, but you're not broken. You're remembering. And that's what makes it different. You don't have to fight every battle alone. Not anymore.
I'm ready. Let's finish this. Oh, and thank you, sir, for believing in me. You're pretty good at these talks.
I'm a Breton. We love to talk. Talking is what we live for. Now pick up your gear and we'll face whoever is at the summit together.
Yes, sir.
The cave grew darker as they ascended, but Lydia's steps were firm. The ghosts of her past had spoken, and she had answered. The summit waited, and with it, the bandit chief. But this time she wasn't alone.
I'll mount your head on my wall.
Well, either he's compensating for something, or just generally an angry Nord who likes to mount things on walls he doesn't even have.
Sir, let me handle this.
You sure? He's not exactly subtle.
You, alone, I'll snap you in half before breakfast.
He's mine.
It's your fight. I'll keep eye out just in case things get too crazy.
I got this, sir.
The fight was brutal. The chief fought like a bear, wild, heavy, relentless. Lydia fought like a blade, precise, brilliant, burning with something deeper than pride. But she didn't break. Not this time. Not again.
Remind me never to get on your bad side. You all right, Lydia?
I didn't win because I was stronger, sir. I won because I didn't stop.
And that's what defines the difference between survivors and legends. You kept your honor clean, and to Nords, that's a pretty big deal. You ready to wrap up here? There's a few things I need to look through.
Yes, sir. I just needed a minute.
This won't take long. You know, you did well, Lydia. Not just with your blade, but with your heart. You believed in yourself. That's the part most warriors tend to forget.
I didn't think I'd feel this again. Confidence, control. It's been a long time. Maybe too long.
Battle has a way of reminding us who we are, or who we were, or who we're trying to become. I wasn't always a Thane. I wasn't even always a soldier.
I remember You were with the companions once, right?
I was, briefly. Long enough to learn how to swing a sword and how not to lose a drinking contest. But I didn't stay. I wanted more than glory. I wanted understanding.
So you went to the college?
Winterhold was cold, but the mines there burned hot. I studied restoration, shock magic, even a bit of alteration. They called me a hybrid. I called it survival.
I have to admit, you're not what I expected. Most Thanes are politics and pride. But you, sir, you're a class of your own. And I respect that.
I owe that to my father. He was a stubborn, proud, and loyal Nord to the bone. And my mother was a bard from Wayrest. She taught me stories before I could walk. She told me that every warrior is just a poem waiting to be written.
That's oddly comforting to know, sir.
You've lived through more than most. You fought battles no one saw, and you're still standing. That's a verse worth singing.
I used to think strength was silence. That if I didn't speak of what happened, it wouldn't define me. I was so wrong. So very wrong.
But silence is just another kind of chain. You broke it today. And tomorrow you'll walk further than you ever thought possible.
Thank you, sir, for bringing me on this task.
You're welcome, Lydia. Glad it helped.
The sun dipped below the mountains, casting Whiterun in a soft amber glow. Lydia stood taller now, not because the battle was over, but because she had faced herself and endured. Beside her, Tristor remained silent, a man of many paths and one purpose. The road ahead was long, but for the first time in a year, Lydia was ready to walk it. The stars blinked awake as Lydia and Tristor rode toward Whiterun, the day behind them heavy with blood, memory, and quiet triumph. She had faced more than bandits, for she had faced herself, and she had not faltered.
I'll sell off the loot at Bellathor's tomorrow. I'll make sure you'll get a cut as well.
It's fine, sir. I didn't do it for coin.
Doesn't matter, you pulled your weight. That earns something. I'll make sure Bellathor knows you earned your share.
Thank you, sir.
No need for thanks, Lydia. Just doing my job. Come on, I got one more thing for you.
You said you had one more thing for me, sir?
Yes, hold that thought.
Hello, Thane. So, how did it go?
Citizen Armin. I believe this beauty belongs to you.
By the gods, you found it. I thought it was lost forever.
Lydia helped. She took down the chief herself, actually. She's the one that deserves the credit.
Oh, it was nothing, sir. I'm just doing my job.
She did more than her job. She went above and beyond.
Then let me offer something in return. A technique passed down through my family.
I believe Lydia can benefit from this as well. Please, go on.
Watch closely.
Lydia was a fast learner. Her blade moved with new rhythm. Grace layered over grit. The day had taught her more than tactics. It had taught her trust.
Oh, she's good.
That's what I keep trying to tell her.
Thank you for the technique and instruction, sir. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
Thank you to the both of you.
We're just glad to have helped.
I wish you both good night.
You did well today, not just in battle, but in everything.
I appreciate your guidance, sir. More than I can say.
You don't have to say it. Just keep walking forward and you'll do just fine. I've got a few things to sort out tonight. Sleep well, Lydia. You've earned it.
You too, Thane. And thanks again.
The streets were quiet, but Lydia's thoughts were loud. She had changed today. Just enough to notice, and just enough to matter.
Hey, look who it is. What did the Thane need you for?
Oh, it was nothing. Nothing important.
Come on, you rode off with him. That's not nothing. You did work, didn't you?
Just tagged along on a small quest. Nothing major.
A quest, eh? Sounds exciting.
Still, sounds better than standing around all day.
Bet it was just cave rats in a rusty ring.
Doesn't matter. Lydia got picked. That's something.
Hey, I didn't ask to be picked. I just didn't say no.
The day had ended in the barracks for Lydia, but the day lingered in her bones. Lydia had fought, remembered, learned, and endured. And as sleep crept in, one truth remained. She was still rising. One step, one scar, and one quiet victory at a time.